Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm standing here on Siesta Key. This is, according to some sources, the #1 beach in America. This is where I live. I'm coming on live because there have been a number of people who asked me some questions about my recent Indiegogo campaign that you can see a link to up there. The reason that I wanted to answer a few questions for people that have been coming in to me. So I'm going to wait till there's at least a few people. Here's one person coming in. I'm answering some questions about my Indiegogo campaign that should be funding within the next month. And so we're already about 15% of the way towards raising my goal. And that goal is purely based on the amount of money that I need in order to kind of devote the amount of time that I want to this project. No matter what's going to happen, it's going to go forward. But it's just a matter of how much time I can invest in it versus how much time I can afford to invest in it. So there's a number of questions that have come in, and I wanted to answer those questions. First and foremost, I think the #1 question that's on people's minds is, like, what is it exactly that I'm going to be teaching in this course? And is this just the same kind of, there have been a number of people who've kind of come forward with, oh, you can be the greatest living person on the planet if you want to, kind of courses. And I'm not here to cast aspersions upon anybody else's courses or anything that anyone else is doing, but what I'm going to be teaching is based upon actual techniques that actually function in the world. I'm going to be teaching you guys things based on mnemonics, and I'm going to be using a lot of energy-raising techniques to help you to actually move forward in your lives from a magical perspective. This is not some sort of pie-in-the-sky nonsense. It's actually based on stuff that's been around for literally thousands of years. So if you guys will sign up for it, you're going to find that you're going to get a lot from it. Another question that has been coming forward is this going to be available after the fact? Yes. However, right now, all I'm asking for the basic program is $30, which is far less than I'm going to be charging for it in the future. And it's going to be based on the very videos that I'm creating right now. It's just going to be in a different setting. In future times, I will be there to answer questions for people. However, it will most likely not be live videos, and so you won't be able to ask me things live. You won't be able to ask me things as they're happening. It will only be after the fact. And it will be significantly more money. As I said, right now, I'm only charging $30 for it, so it's a good idea to sign up for it at this point. This is a program that's really worth probably several $1,000s, and I'm only asking for $30 for it. So another question that's been coming on a lot is, when exactly is the course going to be running live? And that is, as soon as the Indiegogo campaign that there's a link to on this video has ended, then it's going to be starting within a week or so after that. So, basically a month from now, the course is going to begin. However, if you can't begin it that exact day, the recordings of the things are going to be there, and you're going to be able to ask me questions throughout the course. Someone asked me, this is only one person, but I will answer this question. Someone asked me if I'm going to be creating the book from the course, whether or not I raise $8,000. Most likely, yes. However, again, if that book is something that I've created, it's probably not going to be at the $25 that I'm asking for it. Since it's going to contain a huge amount of amazing information, it's probably going to be a much more expensive book. These are books. My books are books at this point are books that are for professionals at a professional level. So you're looking at $40 or $50 for the cost of the book. So it's just sign up for the course for $30, or sign up for the course and the book at $50, and you're going to get a lot of stuff for relatively little money. Another question that somebody asked me is, are there any questions after can I ask questions after the course has ended? Yes, absolutely. You can ask questions after the course has ended, and I will continue to answer the questions for basically as long as it seems reasonable to be doing so. But of course I'm going to be available after that. Another important question that somebody asked is, what is the situation if I am outside of your time zone? My time zone is the Eastern time zone. Well, okay, so here's the situation. I have a very busy schedule. I have things going on quite a lot of times. So when I am going to be available to even offer the live lessons is going to change from day to day. I will give you notice the day before, most likely, but it's going to be sort of at different times. So different people are going to be watching it live. Some people are going to be watching it, on video shortly after it ended. Some people are going to be watching it the next day. I mean, it's going to vary, and I will be there to answer questions, as will some of my other more experienced students, to be able to answer questions throughout that time period. So it's not going to be an issue if you aren't able to watch it as it exactly is happening. Like, some people are watching this live right now as this is happening, and some people will watch this later in the day today. In those time periods, different people are going to be, getting different experiences, and it's fine. And I will be there to answer questions either way. So those are the main questions that have come in so far. Please feel free to ask me any other questions, and I will answer them. In the next day or two, I'm going to share a couple of things from the course that are sort of prequels to the course, and you'll see kind of what the style of things is going to be. I look forward to having you with me then, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.